It's Saint. Yeah, give it to him raw, like a brick. I feel as though that I'm as real as this shit get. I put so much effort in that I won't never call it quits. I'm going hard from the start to the end. I'ma win, selling dope, put a 3, my lick just rated it a 10. Since I got lit, people I don't even know say they my kid. Like saying we had a class together, 8th grade. Remember Jim and I ain't even lit yet. Imagine Saint with an M. Just to go around and say we cool and tell them that we friends. But if I ain't get no spins, what to tell them I'm your man. They come around when it's beneficial, better hide the gems, break it down as much as I can.
We here, episode 3, Uncut Chats, and we got some special guests, man. My boy Karan, TAKAL, and Dakari. What's good with y'all boys?
Shit, alive. Blessed to be alive, bro.
I hear that one.
Sure, there's a lot going on, just blessed. You know what I'm saying?
For real, I was just about to say, yeah, after the last week.
Right, and with that being said, well, shit, this is Mental Health Awareness Month, like May, so I want to start with saying, like, let's get a check-in, like, scale 1 to 10, how everybody feeling? We're gonna start with you, Kari.
Probably like mentally, I'm feeling good going forward. I'm like an 8 going forward, but just a little tired.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go down the line.
Shit, me right now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably like a 4 right now. Shit been, like I'm one of the people in my family that's like, I gotta hold it down for everybody. Mm-hmm. But like, this time since I've been home, like, shit just been unraveling. Right? So I'm really just adjusting and dealing with it, but you know it ain't no complaints, just keep going, keep moving forward. Blessed to be alive, so, you know, ain't no complaining.
All right, I hear that. And with that being said, you got anybody to help you through those things? Or shit?
Yeah, no, I do. You know, I got a lot of people close to me, you know, stuff like that. I feel like I'm just dealing with some adversity right now. But, you know, that ain't nothing new to anybody in this room, I feel like. So,
right.
You know, we're always going to bounce back from it.
Let's move on. What's up?
Man, I feel like a 10 spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, you know. Like you said, we all face adversities and all that, you know what I'm saying? So I just like to cope and deal with it, like not let it take me on my element. Like, and I just got like that. Like when in the last couple months, you know what I'm saying? Like a situation that happened or something, you know, that shit how you stressed out, you stink, you know what I'm saying? You mad. I learned like you know how to figure out you can't trip over something you can't control. You know what I'm saying? So man, I'm just good. Cause every day a new day to get better from the next day. The last one, I mean. You know what I'm saying? So shit, we still here, we still breathing. There's people that wish they could. You know what I mean? You gotta keep pushing forward.
And what some of those things you did to, like, those coping things you did to help you?
Man, talk to God. That's probably like the main shit I had to do. Cause like, you would talk to people, you know what I learned? Like, you could talk to people and, you know, express your feelings and everything, but it don't really change nothing. You change the situation. So it's more like when I'm talking to somebody about my problem, just like it's a venting, you know what I'm saying? You need to ask somebody about your situation, but like, they can't change it. You gotta change that, whether it's learning you can't control the situation and letting it move forward when it's over and done with, or it's a situation you gotta swallow your pride, whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? Like you it's up to you, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I talked to God, prayed, you know what I'm saying, went to church. A lot of people don't even know this. It's like my first time, definitely my first time on camera talking about this type of shit. So, you know, I prayed, you know, prayed to myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm me at the end of the day. So, you know, I prayed to myself, like, we got to figure this shit out. Like,
yeah.
Word.
That's a fact, just having that time set aside, you feel me? Just, you know, let me get right with myself, just thinking through shit, you know.
That shit real, man.
Your little personal look in the mirror.
Word, mental health real, man. That shit eat you alive, because your mind never stop. Your mind talks to you more than anybody else.
And it's something that's not really big in our community, and we just taught to, like, just go through this shit, but now it's just like,
I think that's how I feel, like it's my first time really experiencing it. Like, I ain't never really thinking it was, I'm going to hoop, like that's what I do. Like, right. I'm thinking about nothing else, but I feel like now as I get older, now it's like, okay, now my mind I'm thinking about stuff constantly, or I'm letting stuff affect me in a different way.
I feel like me and Shaq had ours, like, you know, over the past, what would you say, like, you know, year or two, that same thing you're talking about, where we, you know, we have friends and everything that went through it. We didn't really understand till you wake up one day, your mind just moving just a little faster, you know what I mean? And everything that's going through your mind, you don't necessarily like it either, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta just stick and move and just keep going with it, and that's the toughest part, and learning how to adapt and how to do that. And that's why, for real, what I try and do now is some days you just surviving, you know what I mean, fighting that adversity, fighting them demons type thing. And then with them days I'm up, you know, where you at that 9 or 10 or whatever, that's where I try to capitalize. That's where I try to make my real growth, you know, accomplish them goals and everything else. Because some days, you know, it's just a blessing to be alive, you know what I mean? You ain't got the capacity to do all that extra shit.
So with that being said, where you stand at on the scale?
See, right now I'm probably at like a 9. I've been operating in the last year between like a 5 and 7. You know what I mean? Right now I'm at a 8.59. So yeah, it's a time to, you know, lock in and kind of just
like
build.
Everybody should wake up. I don't know about everybody else, first and foremost. I know when I wake up, a new day, no matter if it's raining, sunny, cold, hot, like, I think about what I'm about to get done today. Whether it's a productive thing, whether it's a goal, whether it's something, a priority, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, but I learned though, in the transition from being overwhelming myself with stress and anxiety and all that shit, people be worried about what didn't go right yesterday. You gotta worry about what's gonna happen today. That's why I'm on a 10 right now, because like, when I ain't worried about yesterday.
Gotcha.
There you go.
I'm tripping off that shit. I'm worried about tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really even worried about tomorrow. I worry about tomorrow.
Right now, yup, right now.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit, well, when it come to me, I would say I bounce between 4, 5, and 6. It's just like, it's been hard ever since my mom and shit like that to just find an even, and I go through the day and some shit it just hit me, and I go like, damn, from a 6, that shit just went down to a 4. Or somebody at work, one of the kids just made my day, or some shit just happened. I just got some shit for the podcast or whatever, shit working smooth. Boom, that shit went from a 4 back to a 6. And it's just always like this never ending bouncing scale for me. And I'm just like, I gotta find that medium.
And that's, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's a part of mental health that people get caught up in, that they don't feel like they're, whatever they're going through, it's abnormal to them. Like, y'all know the person in the world that's stressed out over this, or, you know, my mom, or, you know, my grandma passed, you know, family. So, you know how that should be. So it's like, you get to think about that, but like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not bad for you to feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You gotta be the person to push yourself to get through it. Because literally, why you think people be depressed? Because like, they get stuck in that mental mind state with no help. Thinking that they're supposed to get something from somebody else, when you control your mind, your emotions, your feelings, you control all of that. So, you know, people gotta start understanding, like, more so with your mental health, man. Everybody got that. It's not wrong. You know, don't feel crazy or like, yo, I got mental problems, or that's not everybody. Bill Gates probably got the same problem.
Oh yeah, I know Bill Gates be going crazy sometimes. He got to.
So I had questions. Just as far as that, you say you like operating 4 to 6. Like, what you think anybody or you can do to at least get to a 7, just for one day, just making that growth to maybe just
I'm gonna
get
tell
to
y'all
a 7,
personal. 8. The best thing I ever did was go to counseling. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, and most people be like, nah, I don't go. Bruh, that's my dog. Like, I text her at 4 a.m. She gonna text right back. Like, that was the best thing I ever did. And the reason why I went to a woman was, like, growing up, me and my mom had the best relationship. Always been trying to improve that. Always one of my things is be able to look at women and a highlight and not be able to take what I've been through in my life out on them. My wife don't deserve what I've been through in my life, so I always wanted to grow past that. And then it was like, in that situation, I uncovered more situations within my life. I see why I deal with certain problems certain ways is because my lack of patience. My lack of patience started with this situation, that started with this, that really started with this. And it's like, damn. And now you really start to unpack all that. Now you see, like, you get to that point where the only reason I'm down right now is the situation that we going through right now and just trying to prepare for the next couple of weeks. But it's like, other than that, said, I'm always same as y'all, trying to operate, man, high, cause it's like, especially where we from, man, it's a blessing to be here right now. It's a blessing to be doing what we are doing. We are blessed in our positions in life right now, and it's like we got a lot of homies that on the other side of it, looking up to us, or in the ground of it. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of shit that could be wrong that, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people look at, that's one thing with mental health is like people look at what they don't have versus what you do have. And that's one big thing that like I had to learn.
That's the number one thing.
I really had to learn that shit myself because like I look at it like I see rappers, yo, me and my mom, blah, 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 blah. They go out of town doing that. I be sitting there like, damn, bruh. Call my mom, try to do it, she might dub it. And I'm like, damn, all right. But I couldn't take that out on solely me. Shit, I threw it out there. I tried. Cool.
That's it.
I did my part. And it was like, I just had to start realizing, like, you can't cry over the spilled milk. Like, once that shit spill, you gotta just wipe it up, move on to the next and make sure that shit don't.
That's what I was gonna say. So much of it is just appreciation, like you saying, man. Just appreciating what you got, man. Don't nobody in this room, should I even say anybody listening to this, man. You know, we got way too much to be blessed about, to be worried about, you know, what the next man got or what we don't got. You know, just wake up, keep it pushing. You want more, go get you more. But that don't mean what you got right now, not enough.
That's not easy for a lot of people too, man.
No, that's my biggest thing, man. For real.
That's rich and famous.
Hell yeah.
Like, y'all wouldn't even understand shit I'd have seen. Like, man, that's the number one thing. Like, people really worry about what they don't have. Well, you need to worry about what you do have. Like, I can speak of the situation about my financially. You know, one time, a period in my life where, man, I had so much money that I was worried about not having enough money. And it's like, yo, how are you worried about not having when you got?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
How I'm gonna keep it? Yeah.
Shit drove me in the ground.
Yeah.
I'm chasing money. I'm losing gambling. I'm doing this. I'm spending money. I'm investing, not working shit out and all type of shit. I had to get back to square one and realize, like, yo, bro, like, you was just good. Right? Like,
all you gotta do is chill. Yeah.
Situation. Like, just chill, be patient. Like you said, the lack of patience, the lack of, like, you know, I learned from it, though. That's the best part about it. You gotta learn from them joints and keep moving. Take the punches with the kisses. Keep it moving. Shit.
Learn how to breathe, though, too. Like, breathing from your stomach. That shit really make a difference. Like, anxiety, issues, whatever. When you really take a deep breath through your nose, you feel it down here, you exhale out. Even if you hold it 7 seconds, exhale 10, whatever. Bro, that like you really feel yourself. And I always thought that shit was like some bullshit. Like, just breathe on. I start really doing that, just like you said. The kids do something wild, anything, bro. Yo, you be like, you sit there breathing, they be like, yo, this nigga tripping. Nah, this nigga cool, man. Like,
I know y'all seen Bad Boys 2 with Martin and Will.
When he was
Never left that movie came out, I had to be like, we probably was like, hey,
young as hell.
Gloria J hooping and shit. Yo, it never left my mind, the woosah. You gotta really woosah sometimes, like, bruh. Cause if you don't, you will react so negatively and be stink after, like, oh man. I broke my own phone before, threw the motherfucker.
Yup.
Whatever had me mad ain't changed. I know my phone
broke his head.
Niggas can't call me.
I threw my shit in the woods one time, just sick.
I done did some crazy shit, bro. No cap. And all that shit ever did was, you ever punch a glass?
After and be like,
glass.
Hand just.
Nah, you gotta pay for the glass. You need 50 stitches. You want it.
Yep.
Man, 13, kick the glass in, man. Big ass scar, big ass 60-something, 100-something, 60 stitches. Man, I was an inch away from my artery, all kind of shit, man. It was crazy. Just ding dong ditch.
I was gonna say, you was on some destructive shit.
Wow, I just tried to kick it.
Just imagine, you hit that artery. Nah, you.
Fact is clips.
You might
That's a
pack, you know what I'm
fact.
saying, God.
That's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
definite.
Like, God, this thing took that woosah.
The gas prices say how much you made this year. Take a pause. That's private. Ask me too much questions, treat them like a cop. I sat silent. Turn your wounds into wisdom.
To transition, man, it was a tragedy, shit. Some will call it a massacre. What happened in the black community this past weekend. And shit, now that we here, I know we all got some thoughts. Just want to be able to share our shits. Let's hear something. Anybody got something to say?
First and foremost, man, my prayers go out to the victims and their families, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We take a little moment of silence for them real quick. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. That's all I can really say, bro. Like, just imagine being in the grocery store, food shop on a Sunday, and you gotta think, bro, they all older, bro.
Yep, everybody was old, over 50.
One victim that passed away, the woman from Syracuse, she was 32. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, bro, just imagine being in there.
Yeah, shit,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
scary. Your mom just lived right around the corner from there. Every holiday or whatever. Take me to Tops, take me to Family Dollar, right there.
Yep.
Shit. Dog.
In our own neighborhood.
And he don't got, like, not a care in the world. Like, it's nothing you can do. If that man spot you, it's over. He got you. Like, that shit crazy, man.
It was a wrap. And
that shit is crazy. Just to think the security guard tried to bust his gun back, that shit got like, dog, like, that's probably
real hero for real.
Literally though.
Real hero.
Yeah.
And let's keep it 100. He ain't even accomplished nothing.
Nah, no. He was just out there ready for it.
Like this man really tried to save
My man was
a store full of people from this lunatic and lost his life. Like this man he could have just took off running. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not knowing dude got on protective armor and all. Like, he's sitting there doing his job and, you know what I'm saying, lost his life. Like, bro, that shit is crazy, man. Like,
what do you even do about dude? Like, he came dressed as a fucking Call of Duty character. You know what I mean? Like, a whole protective gear on, protective helmet.
I got an issue with that, though.
What's that?
How often could my black ass drive in Williamsville with a Call of Duty suit on without getting put over?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
They gonna spot
that's a fact.
ASAP.
Like, so that's the part.
They calling you in crazy.
That's troubling for me. He was driving around our neighborhoods. Day before that, never got stopped. That's bothersome for me because I lived in Amherst, bro. I got stopped 30 times and shit a 3-month period for nothing. Leaving Gloria J, leaving Sweet Home High School, all types of shit. So it's like just being on the other side of that, and then like definitely sending my condolences to all the victims, just being in contact with all of them, being able to speak with some of them, just being like, man, just hearing their stories, oh man, front line, man, that shit was crazy. Like from first day, we was flying people here, getting them back with their families, just make sure that they was good, because that's like a situation. You have people finding out on the live stream that their grandma died. Bro, that's crazy. Nuts. And then you got to be the ear to hear this as I'm sitting there. I'm trying to process still what's going on, trying to set up the community event, but then also trying to take that time to think, like, damn, bro, somebody grandma. Like, it's just one story. Just was like, damn, bro, like her sister and grandma, and they're together running. One falls. Yeah. Never seen her again, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, that's insanity, bro. And then it's like, even like the security guard, that was my uncle's partner for 7 years. Like, you know what I mean? So like everything, I done did community work with Miss Pearl, like, you know what I mean? Like it's so that was like, damn, bro. And that's why people was like, you know, what you're doing is commendable. No, it's not, bro. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
Like, I knew these people's families. I knew these people. I knew them as people. Like, I did what I was supposed to do. And it's like, the work still got to get done.
Right.
It's still, like, that tops, you know what I mean? If we gonna be honest, like, yeah, that was convenient for the hood, but one grocery store for 50 plus neighborhoods is a problem.
I mean,
that's the worst produce of Tops.
That's exactly what he did.
Of all Tops, that was the worst produce of all Tops.
That's exactly why he did it too. That's exactly why he chose that spot too.
He plotted out. That was the poorest area. That was the most black area. Saturday, most black people are gonna be in there. Okay, copy. He went to the white guy, told him sorry, and turned away.
That was nuts.
Huh?
Can I speak on that?
That shit sent chills to
that video.
Nobody interviewed him too.
That video was a video game, man. That was
nobody's interviewed him.
Where'd he go?
Nobody's talked to that man. I want to just get your thoughts. Like, what do you like? I generally want like, you interview these black families on CNN and all that. Why you got him on CNN? You're a survivor.
Literally.
Yo, I'm sure they asked you. I don't even know.
Like, I don't know. Like, he knew it was over.
He really said sorry.
Sorry.
He said, oh, sorry.
That shit enrages me,
Bro, that shit sent
really
chills through my whole body.
me because, like, you know, I've been chopping up with my mans, and I mean, it's like, yo, we always put ourselves like, yo, what you would have done if it was there? Like, you know where we come from. So, you know, I'm not gonna really get into that, but I'm gonna use a security guard as an example. Like, obviously, niggas that tote guns and shit, that would got you nowhere.
Yep.
Nothing.
And that's my
You had like a 3-centimeter window to hit dude.
No, do y'all understand
like, you know, people could say like, yo, well, I would have did this and I would have did that. Like,
Yeah, all right.
the thought that this man seen another white man, bro, in the middle of a massacre. It's people dead. Man told him
Sorry. Oh, sorry. So casual with it too.
Then like he had the bullets that on contact they explode. That's why if you see on the live stream, people's heads was like popping. It wasn't because he was hitting. That wasn't no contact of a shot.
That boy had some.
They were like exploding bullets as they hit contact. That's why the young boy that survived with the bullet through his neck, like, that's a real miracle because it exploded after it left out of his neck.
And what really takes me, let me ask y'all this, like, how y'all feel if one of us would have went to Tops on Kensington in Harlem and killed 10 white folks? You think we'd have went to jail? Honestly.
Man, we been dead.
Oh, yeah.
They patted, bro. If you seen how calmly the female officer, there's in that live video, she's resting on the car as they pat this nigga down, as there's literally 3 victims within 15 feet of you. That shit was just like, and that's when I knew, like, I can't even say.
Gas prices, say how much you made this year. Take a pause, that's private. Ask me too much questions, treat them like a cop. I sat silent. Turn your wounds into wisdom.
Yeah, it's your question. I mean, but shit, I do want to point out the motherfuckers that just been fake supporting. Not fake supporting, but going about supporting in the wrong way. Like, motherfuckers that say a Buffalo Day, but Buffalo Community Day, but this shit didn't happen to y'all. This shit happened in the black community. So you got motherfuckers wearing Buffalo Bills jersey trying to support this cause, Sabres jersey trying to support this cause, but in all reality, what makes sense supporting this cause is putting on something that represents our people or who it happened to. And that shit really got to me, so I just wanted to throw that shit out there. I don't know how y'all feel about shit that's been going on. Motherfuckers been rubbing y'all the wrong way, but
Just being out there personally, like, they follow by lead, so when our people leading wrong, how can you expect them to follow correctly? And that's like one thing that I seen out there that was really like a letdown. You got, all right, we all grew up. You got niggas in the town, young boys. Yo, I'm from here. Nigga, your hood was affected, bro. Your grandma could have been in there. Your grandma could have been walking them groceries home, whatever. So I had, like, for instance, somebody reached out to me and was like, yo, we should get a grant for like a neighborhood security firm. I said, bro, if you think about it, we already got that. It's a lot of little niggas with guns, whether they're legal or illegal. We ain't got to speak on that. But we can protect our blocks.
yeah, we definitely.
We can protect our neighborhoods, bro. Like, we was out there. You was on the Tops. You seen, it was a line. Black men standing there, ski masks, all black everything, standing there firm all day. Ain't leading posts, bro. But it's situations like that where like now, boom, bro, out there, front line. We out here front line. Our friends reposting it, yo, that's raw as hell, but where y'all at? Because now, when you out there too with it, you can't have nobody be like prime example, you got Wegmans and them bigger companies, they might give to the wrong organizations. They might give to those who not really impacting our communities. They say they is, but they not, but that comes from us not being out there. Somebody else can take that place because we're not out there.
Yeah. That's why they don't take it serious now. You got when that shit happened at Tops, that wasn't the last shooting on that day. Couple regular niggas got shot, hood niggas. Like, niggas still doing them. Yeah. So how you expect the white man or the other man to take us serious after 10? Like, that's 10 big losses, bro. It's like that's crazy. 10 people lost, like 13 was shot, but yet we still out there doing what we doing.
Bro, I'm leaving.
These niggas, like, they laughing at us.
I'm leaving the church from greeting families, figuring out if they people were still alive. I live in the Elmwood area. I'm seeing black people drunk, stumbling up Elmwood, and Allen, I'm sitting here like, how you one safely outside?
Right.
That's my first thought is like, how you safely outside? You stumbling and shit. So even, let's just say something else was to just happened just now. You ain't even got the conscious thought to protect yourself. It's just
why they don't respect it.
It was days where it was just like motherfuckers was scared to even go to the stores type shit. Like, what you gonna do? Like, I made sure I was protected every time I took my black ass outside, no matter where I was at. So it was just like, why we have to take these type of precautions just because a nigga came in our community?
It should have been like this though, but this is my thing, is like we gotta stop being reactive as people, because like, okay, you got piss permits, that's one of my, I'm a big 2A guy, big on standing on ground, protect yourself, all that. I got a gun on me at all times. Like, that's one of my biggest things. Being a person that, okay, prime example, you got me and him, we grew up together. Our lives might have went like this, but even though we still back here, okay, so he made choices, I made choices. We still in two blessed positions. So now, him being him, he done been out to the org, all of that. Let's just say you got a guy who hates rap music. He see we doing a give back. Oh, I'm about to go do, my gun registered my organization. So at all times, anybody who's with my org is protected. That's a big thing for me, because when you got people coming into different neighborhoods that they're not from and coming to give back to help better that neighborhood, and they might have a chance of getting harmed, I take that personal. Like, I take that shit real personal. Make sure that niggas is safe. Make sure people was protected, safe, whatever. We was downtown yesterday. Somebody kept riding by like a Hemi. Kept going back and forth. Follow bro to the light. Like, bro, what's your purpose? Huh? And I wasn't even trying to get tough with you. I'm genuinely asking, what's your purpose? Because now you're not even knowing. You got 3 huge ass companies down here, down at Rolex. We all down at Rolex passing shit out. Now you scaring them, they got their kids with them for what? To show your punk ass engine off? And an old ass car like that, bro? Because now when niggas get to talking like that, now you like, why you want to flex on? So now when somebody flex back on you, now you feel a type of way. Come on, bro. We all been having a good day out here. Like, they're literally, you got women coming up to us, man, we feel like downtown is forgotten about, blah, blah, whatever. We had a whole Stop and Shop. They had produce, any type of feminine, child, or adult product that you needed, Depends, all types of shit, toothpaste, household products, everything. Why you scaring them? You scaring your own residents. You scaring the people coming to serve you.
For what though?
To try to show off?
Yeah, show off.
And it's just like, just focused on and that's like my thing be like, a lot of times, like, a lot of, it's either, and what I'm starting to notice this week showed us a lot was like, either you here or you here, bro. And a lot of people really be focused on the wrong bullshit. Social media really got niggas wrapped on like.
That's why I really don't be trying to post, man. Just
even if you, bro, you can say I like apple. Somebody will come, so you don't like oranges?
Yeah.
You be like,
come on, man, miss me with.
You like what?
Yeah, and I get, but we can't. We out here, you know, this person they posting this, but they not posting it, man. Come on now. Let's focus on what's at hand right now.
I know, just like, you know, I don't even got Facebook, none of that shit, bro. You know, motherfuckers keep sending my phone like, yeah, the Griselda ain't been out there. Like, I don't even realize my brother.
Niggas got things to do.
Conway Ben went. My brother Ben went over there. And
they was out there the same day we set the shit up.
Like, dedicated to the folks the next day after it happened. Like, we don't gotta post what we do, bro. Like, you gotta understand, like, it's a real world. Like, that shit got niggas fucked up, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So now it was like this. Like, I didn't even want to post that we was with Roger Goodell and them. Because I'm like, yo, it's too soon. I don't want niggas to think like we trying to do it for clout and all that. Like, never. But my post was really to let the community know.
Right. I was about to say, it's not even about you gotta post. It's about people gotta see what, like, what you doing. Like, you see Kyrie out there, you see, that's fucking gold. My boy's out there doing this shit. And now it's just like, whoever's on board is going to try to do whatever they can to help. Like, I'm like, yo, send me this flyer, blah, blah, blah. I sent that shit out to all, I had my principal sent it out to all the fucking families in our school. I don't know if they pulled up or whatever, but it was out there.
Even if just, 1 or 2 did, though, like, that's impact.
Right. Impact. And it's just a matter of being able to create something to give back to where we came from. That's all it is. And Kyrie, since he's doing a fucking awesome job. You doing your damn thing, and what we doing over here is just trying to give everybody a fucking voice.
Yeah, literally. Little platform.
We don't get that voice, so I mean, this is just a small platform to say what you gotta say.
Same way, athletes, we was doing our shit. We didn't have nobody. You know, I used to look up to when we used to hoop. You used to play ball and shit. Your brother, Karan, and them niggas. These niggas I'm looking up to. Like, word. Yo, he getting picked first at the J.
That's a fact.
This is all state. Like, this is what I'm looking. I'm not looking up to nobody that's actually.
Yeah.
Generationally, like
making a difference, doing something good.
So I'm like, damn. Well,
that's an interesting point. That's a fact.
Such and such. Nah, they did this. Not like. We don't get that far. We don't come from that. So it's like, nah, we the people that can change that. Like the ones that didn't have, nah, we could be the ones. Like,
so I got a lie for y'all. Well, not even a lie. It's fucked up when you think about it, but realize something. You think about like Black American culture. I feel like where we are lacking at is we don't have a rite of passage. We don't have something that lets you know that you become a man, and now it's time for you to get on your shit. We like in our like Black community,
mitzvah, like a bar mitzvah type thing. Yeah,
they got bar mitzvahs, quinceañeras. They have everything that signifies you taking this step, whether it's man or a woman. We used to when we were coming from, when we were in Africa, tribal. We had all that, but we're stripped of it. And it's like now you see where that happens. You see some of our friends, that 18 to 25 range is very dangerous for a lot of people. And it's like a lot of people, when you get to 26, you start to figure yourself out for real. You start to really start to understand life. You start to see life on a whole different level. But how many people really make it there? Mentally, not even just physically. How many people mentally make it to 26? A lot of people stop growing.
Or not even make it there, but make it there and have a situation where they're still in a position to make some of their life. You know what I mean? They haven't made key mistakes that are kind of gonna follow them going forward and shit like that.
And let's not forget, like niggas like me, I went to prison, so I lost.
Came home, did your shit
4
though.
years. You know, I'm going through shit now that I was supposed to go through years ago. Right? You know what I'm saying? And the way society is set up, it's for failure. Like,
it's for us.
I'm gonna get back to how you said, like, man, you made sure you protected everywhere you go, where you went. I can't.
It's a fact.
Yeah. I get pulled, it's over. Y'all see shots about 10 more years, man. 8 at least. And it's fucked up because, like, as humans, we still have the right to bear arms. Period. I don't give a fuck what you did, bro. Like, so you telling me just because I got convicted that now I'm less of a human to protect myself and my family?
Right. So wow, your situation, you, Deli, all y'all boys growing up, literally growing up with these niggas is what made me start a program for under 17. You under 17 right now in Erie County, I can get your record expunged. Basically, like, you come through my 3-step process, I will have your record expunged. And I did that solely off. I seen homies that, bro, you get to my age, you can't bear arms. You job limit is here. You can't really get paid a certain level. You see life is very limited. And what I'm really trying to do is, like, for boys, even on papers coming home, let's say you get 5 years of parole, papers, probation, anything. What I'm trying to do is have it to where if you're in my program for, let's say, 2.5, 3 years, I can go to probation now, and for 90 days, let's give me a probationary period with him to now, if he's just an in-state driver for us, let him now take the out-of-state routes. Now, if he's still reporting on time, not peeing dirty, no issues, no nothing, I can now technically show you're prohibiting him from becoming a productive citizen of society. Now, at that point, you're not rehabilitating him. Now you're holding him back. You're hindering. At that point, shit, you causing more issues. Now it's a civil lawsuit. So.
That's love right there.
Come on.
That's raw. That's raw, man.
That's raw. That's raw.
I appreciate
that's raw. That's raw.
That's the next one up, bro. Like, that's the next one up for a definite fact.
Come on.
Shit, bro. Now we here with you. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Asking about these questions with your organization, Candles in the Sun, and how all that shit started for you?
It started June 2019 was our first, technically was our first football camp, was our first like start, but this started like, man, when I really think back to it, this started when I was a kid. Gloria J, you had random dads like my dad, his dad. Only very few dads in that community center, but those few dads took care of all the kids in that community center. Right. And it was like my dad, for instance, he had an 18-passenger van growing up. He had it was an 11-passenger van. He used to pick up all my teammates Saturdays. We played in the Gloria J, played in the Magnica, we played in there every
league possible.
played it if you didn't play football too, nigga, you hooped all year long, period. Like, and if you played football, soon as football ended that Sunday, that Saturday, you got practice Sundays, like, you know what I mean? So it was like, but my pops, he picked up all my teammates, he'd feed us after, drop everybody off, get them pocket money. And I'm like, growing up, seeing like, damn, this nigga giving them 40 and leave me only 20 on the table. I'm like, damn, like, the whole time, bro, I had a cupboard full of snacks, food, all of that. He making sure these niggas ain't going to the store stealing. I ain't got it still. I'm good. I got snacks at the crib. He really whooped my ass. Yeah. Now you just did it because you just wanted to type shit. Yeah, you want some dumb shit, bro. Like, but it's like, that's just seeing how this nigga, this dude came up to me in church a couple years ago and like introduced me to his son and was just like, yo, man, I'm praying I'm able to raise my son how your dad raised you, because, bro, that nigga made an impact on me. And I'm like, bro, don't even know me.
Oh, yeah.
But it was just like,
that's crazy.
So, like, where Candle and the Sun comes from is like, my whole thought is if you see the logo, it's like you got people passing, like candlelight to one another. Like, I'm helping you light your candle. I'm helping you light your candle. You help him light his candle. The whole thing is like basically, if I can help you light yours, you help him light his. We can start providing lightness to the community. Now the sun gonna start to rise. So, and like the back of our logo is like a sun rising gradually. Every year the sunlight rises slightly higher. We get to year 10, I want to have the sun up in the sky. Like, but that's gonna be my school. Got to be here. Got to have a market. Got to have a lot of shit in the place by then. But it's like, it was a blessing in disguise with what happened last week, because it was like, it exposed a lot of people that really wasn't out there, wasn't really getting to work, but it also showed those organizations that really is getting to it. And it was like, it was a blessing. You got like ESPN, NBC. Bro, I done interviews this week, some crazy shit. Vice about to like, I can't say that. Mad shit coming to town. Nah, dude, it's like, dog, it's opportunity, but it was like also within that, I feel like I was blessed with this opportunity because they know I'm not letting these victims' names die. Like this Jefferson 10 was like that's a real thing for me, bro. That's a real thing for me. Oh yeah, like, that's a real thing for me for the rest of my life. And it's like, yeah, you had some people who was opportunists and took advantage of situations. You know, you had some that was shit, like really trying to make sure people was taken care of, and that was black or white. And it was like, I salute everybody who really stepped up for that, because it was like, that took a lot of courage, where you got active threats still going on, like people still scared. You got the guy that just shot 3 black people at Burger King yesterday in Tonawanda. Like,
that was real?
Yeah.
Oh, so what exactly happened? It went.
Guess it was just a small altercation, words exchanged. Bro, I got to dumping at their ass.
White man?
Got to dumping at 3 black people.
He got caught?
I don't know if they caught him, but it's crazy. So like situations like that, they caught the 3 young men that was shooting on Chippewa instantly, boom. Which they named next day. They got knocked with attempted murder, reckless endangerment, criminal possession, ghost gun, all types of shit.
All type of shit.
Yeah, but now, bruh, at Burger King, this story ain't even really get published like that. Don't know his name, I don't even know if the nigga got caught, but they're parading that they caught the white dude that wrote "kill all niggers" on the fence up in Niagara Falls, because it was his neighbor.
No, they got
like, yeah, because it was the dude's neighbor.
That's lit though.
But he got criminal mischief.
I didn't think he was gonna get cussed.
he got hit with criminal mischief right now, because the feds ain't coming to hit his ass with a hate crime. So it's like, but that's like,
I saw
the feds got to hate crime.
It's
criminal mischief.
Like they trying to do that with dude.
They're about
we only
to.
charged with 1 count of first-degree murder.
No, he's gonna get more. He's gonna get more.
How do we know this though?
He's gonna get more because they're waiting on the federal charges. That's why the hearing that he had on Thursday. They basically filed for a motion to extend
upgrade everything,
so they can collect all the information and everything like that.
Say the feds don't come?
The feds is already here.
Yeah.
Feds been here.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
What that mean?
Well, you either got a black judge, or it gets moved out and then it's going to a federal level.
From someone who's
follow up. Yeah.
The system. And I've never had a black judge ever. I've never had McLeod. I had Judge Hannah once.
Okay.
You know
that's on the case right now.
Right. Look at the irony of that. I didn't even know that. Bro, that literally is for a look to me personally because
damn.
I'm just keeping it real with myself.
Sense. You making sense. You making sense.
With a good fact, with an example.
Sense.
Go ahead. I'm gonna follow you with an example. Show y'all.
Man commit a crime right now. He gets indicted by the grand jury. 98% of the chance, because it's not even that many.
90% of judges,
right?
Are
it
white.
Might be 1 or 2. He going in front of a white judge. So what's the irony that this man that we know is a hate crime kills 10 black people? Now you got a black judge.
You know what this remind me of?
That's just to shut us up. I hope y'all know that. That's just to...
Amber Greiger or whatever, the one that killed bruh in his apartment that had the black judge that gave her the Bible. Remember the bailiff and all them that hugged her before she got sentenced and all that garbage, and it was a little media day, and then they gave her the license ever because, yeah, this is about to look like. So when you say that, we done already seen this play out.
Like if people like
they can't though, man.
Why
this
can't
is the
they?
worst shit that's ever happened in Buffalo. They can.
Did y'all watch CNN? Like Byron Brown said, there are people that are forgotten about in the city. Nigga, you been the mayor for what the hell?
Just a step for Byron Brown. Nigga, Joe Biden came. Bro, you just gave 40-something million to fucking
gave Asians an anti-hate
billion.
Billion, whatever the fuck it is. But you just dropped flowers. So you just dropped flowers to a community that lost everything.
What I said earlier, we can't trip over shit we can't control. You know what I learned?
Yeah. Well, that's
why is gonna do what they want to do. Joe Biden,
gotta do your part.
He don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah,
I hate to say it like that. I don't want it to be looked upon. You know, I'm a public figure now, but like I keep it real. That's my problem, bro. He don't give a fuck. He don't have a reason to. It's 10 black people dead. I mean, okay, he the president. What the fuck? He did that because he had to come.
He had to. He had
to come there.
Okay, if it was a pressing thing, where was Kamala, who swept the black vote?
Yeah.
Who came to a black city when black people got killed? That, you get what I'm saying? She's not. She's not.
I get deep with this shit. Like, I'm not one of them niggas that just rap and be like, rap is secondary to me. Let's get to that. Like, she not even black, bro. Why? What did he do? He came up here and took a picture that
made the families take selfies with him. They wasn't taking selfies.
He didn't offer nothing to them. Like, yo, look, man, I'm so sorry for your loss. What we gonna do? We gonna pay for the funeral.
Kathy Hochul had to.
Do you know how expensive a funeral is?
And then only offered up to $6,000.
You know what the craziest thing I saw was they were saying someone was saying on Facebook or some shit. Basically, all these white people were talking about how they were traumatized.
Did y'all see them checking it safe?
No, hold on. When Will Smith slapped Chris
bro.
Rock.
They were gassing.
Yeah, bro. But ain't nobody talking about they were traumatized now. Smith
got me mad as hell. We did that shit, man.
That shit wasn't.
Like,
what made you say that?
Because like. It wasn't even Chris Rock. He was aiming that shit at. It was
everybody else that talked shit before.
He ain't slapped Chris Rock. Like, why would you choose? And I'm not even one of them racial niggas. Like, I don't see race. I don't see you because you black, you white. I see a person. I don't give a fuck about no race. It's like, yo, brother, everybody been cracking jokes on you, bro. Your wife is the one that actually really got how you are now. Your wife is the reason you're a joke now. We're gonna keep it 100, bro. Jada Pinkett is the reason why we don't respect Will. 10 years ago, I would have never. Will and Jada was goals. Like, oh no, I wish I want to be like them one day. This woman is the reason that niggas don't respect you anymore. And you literally took it upon yourself to go on the Oscars and slap not a black man, Chris Rock, another remarkable black man that we look up to in our community. Chris Rock never put his personal life out there. The only thing I know about him is his brother was on Everybody Hates Chris.
I was about to
That's
say.
it. Yeah, I don't know his wife, his kids, nothing, bro.
You ain't even know it was 10 Rock brothers until this shit happened. I didn't even know it was that many niggas, bro. I swear to God, bro.
And you take it upon yourself to, like, I was talking to my man. You think if Jerry Seinfeld made that joke, Will Smith went up there and stopped him?
Oh,
fuck
yeah. Seinfeld that boy. Seinfeld got caught.
Skeet Davidson.
Yeah.
You think it's Skeet Davidson?
Oh no, he got to slap Pete Davidson though. He
not gonna do it, though. That's the thing.
He ain't even slap Pete. That man sent Ye a picture like, you know where I'm at? In a bed with your wife, no shirt on. Gangster, live. Like, your wife
live and direct.
There, and they wasn't even divorcing. They was still going through their bullshit. And it's like, you chose to slap Chris Rock because you finally buckled down as a man. Mm-hmm. And now, once again, our community, and I use this with the black community because we're down here. We're the bottom, bro. It's obviously Caucasians. I'm gonna put Asians second. Because Asians probably are the smartest motherfuckers in the world. They create everything. Everything come from China, Taiwan, Japan, something. Black folk, we're down here. And you chose to not only make a disgrace of yourself, Will Smith, that we have up here, the best actor, Fresh Prince. Will, perfect. You know what I'm saying? And you slap Chris Rock, bro.
So I feel like, and just to even like
over a bitch that don't, I don't even call it that. Over a woman that don't, she already showed her lack of respect for you.
Yep.
So it's like this. You ever heard the saying like, a motherfucker burn a bridge and then be asking for a yacht later, or ask you to, they drown and they want you to pick them up? That's the same with her. She already put it out. Nobody would have never knew about your entanglement. I didn't even know about that word. Let's get to that. I never even knew what an entanglement was, bro. Till she said that shit. Real shit. And, you know, you up there playing yourself now. You know, and this is like a black, that's why the white folks don't respect us, man, like we said earlier. They don't respect us. We should. 10 black people die, and then you got a nigga that got killed on Burger or somewhere.
Yeah,
like, man, that's why they don't respect us now.
And it's like, even still to like further what you saying, like, even like after last week, what happened here, you hop on Facebook, people made a couple posts about it, or they addressing like the John part about it. People wasn't addressing like, okay, how we gonna impact this? How can I use my personal platform to impact this? Even if you ain't got a big platform, you got people that, this nigga that had a smoothie shop I never even heard of. He hits me, yo, nutrition first, yo, bro. He came, brought us some energy shots for just the heroes that was working. Like everybody had a way that they could have impact last week and still can moving forward.
They still don't.
And still don't. People that's just be like
what change you think we're gonna get from this? Do you think it's gonna be a new bill?
Well, that's the hardest part is like like the change we want can't even be really implemented at the civilian level. Like, you know what I mean?
Hate bill. That's all I want for black people. We gotta get killed for 400 more years.
Yeah. Oh hell no! But I mean,
like that shit. Like how many more years?
You ain't stopping those psychopaths like dude we saw. Yeah.
Oh no! But like so just as a black person, and this is what like I don't think a lot of people miss Dave Chappelle's point. I think when he was addressing like. In all his comedy specials. I
agree, yeah.
Just like for like me, I don't hate Asians. I don't have anything against them. I have an issue that we've been getting slain for generations. Hung from trees still, literally, and they rule it as a suicide. Still, and in 2020, that shit's still happening.
No, that's a fact.
Yo,
and it's like, I mean,
makes me mad, bro.
We can't even get a hate bill. That's just step one. We can't even get that. Fuck addressing redlining. Let's address that, because that really leads to poverty, leads to lack of ownership, leads to lack of generational wealth, leads to lacking of everything. So when they hold over us that, you know, hey, you ain't got shit. You gotta address how. You gotta address how there were literally laws where white people couldn't sell their houses to black people. Like, there were laws that prevented white people from selling their houses to black people. Like, you had to sell your house to another white person, or you would be legally, they could take your home.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Like,
I ain't got a mic, but I really want to go off that point with the Asian shit. Just to like give you some more to run off of, because that shit bugged me too. Asians, rich Asians, which is a lot of them in America, over there, they move like white people. They send their kids over here, a lot of them. Their grandparents send them over to America. Their kids already set from generational wealth over there. All of them going to school, you see them around, they migrating everywhere, they rich as hell.
they good.
They educated, generational wealth. I don't be insensitive. I don't really care about no hate crime to y'all. I don't, because at the end of the day, y'all is elite. Y'all elite.
Off the rip.
So like, it's just take it though.
As soon as you come out the womb.
It's like, nah, just like you said though, because it's like, okay, you get an Asian, you drop Asian and the black in the mall. I could be walking around 10 mil on different American Express cards all in my pocket. Regular self, dressed just like this. You can have an Asian, you know what I mean, dressed in the same way. They're gonna follow me in the store. And they gonna think he gonna come blow a bag. Whole time he could be coming to boost. I could be coming to really blow the bag. But it's just like that perception of, oh shit, like that. And that's that ignorance that's like, just you can't control. So it's like being in my position, it's like I do what I can to impact it. I do what I can to get to their kids. Like,
but could I comment on that? That's what makes you such a unique person, because you choose to do that as a community, as a whole, as a black male, and speaking for every other, I don't know, let's say it's 2-3 million black people. We don't do that, bro. So how do you expect the Supreme, the people that's been running the world since we can go back to it, to respect us?
that's a fact.
It's 2 million black niggas and you might got 200,000 that want to make a change.
That's a fact.
That's 10%, bro.
That's a fact.
Right, and with that being said, I mean, going back on you, we have a lot of things that set us back. You starting your organizations, what kind of challenges or adversity did you have to face, or that might have set you back, or you?
Shit, this week alone, I dealt with, another, that's why I dealt with another, black man basically trying to invalidate us to hold us back from funding. And God work in a mysterious way. God gonna always come, so I was complaining to her about it. I had basically got shorted out of 50,000, ended up only getting 5 of it. But then later that day, I'm going off about it to her, pissed about it, bro. I'm talking about like hot.
And this for the organization. This was
basically, because my organization didn't make a PR stance, they took us from receiving 50 to receiving 5. Okay. Even though we still on the front lines, but because we didn't make a news appearance about it, because I didn't go talk in front of, because I didn't want to talk in front of all the news cameras. CNN basically, because I didn't want to do the bigger news cameras. We didn't. No, it generally was for me. We had the event 12 to 2 that day, and yeah, I could have sent my heroes to get that stuff done, but I believe in being present and impactful. Like you could be impactful, but you got to be present with that shit too. And it's like
you out there, exactly.
Yeah, so it was like basically what ended up happening is shout out to my man Kroon, his Kroon photos. Him and my man Lee raised. Them boys raised 26 bands for us. Then my man Stafford mom works for this company, got her company to donate 25 bands. So it was like we missed out on that 50 from here.
We made 60.
But got y'all 5, got y'all 26, got this 25. I said, okay.
My man Torog too.
Bro, listen, bro. I never met bro a day in my life. Never had met him prior to this week.
Cool
like
people.
Had never
white boys.
Keon man was Keon quarterback. Crazy life where Keon calls me like, yo, my man want to talk to you. At the same time, Zach DeRico's calling me, yo, bro, my boy wants to talk to you. This nigga raised 12 bands for us.
Like this.
Yo,
in a week. I saw it.
3 days.
Not even
3 days.
12
but that's what I'm saying. He used his network, realized, okay, I got influence here. Let me rope in some bread.
Right, and that's really all it is. Just building that connection with everyone and just helping.
Yeah. But it's like,
how big the saying was growing up, it ain't what you know, it's
who you know. And like what I knew, like
full circle.
That extra step is like who knows to call on you when they need something. And that's that step where like, cause people forget about like relationships, and you gotta maintain them. People will meet you like, okay, I just met bruh. You could go look in his DM. I done sent, bro. When I bought his concert ticket, I couldn't even go, but still was like, shit, I'm gonna buy a concert ticket.
You had your own event.
He was in the town. I had an event going the same time, but shit, that's my man. I'm buying the ticket still. Fuck it. Like that's how it's like. that extra step and not wanting to.
Well, we got to move like that as a community, not to interrupt you. You know what I mean? Everybody got to move in lockstep like that. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck up at every time, bro.
So shout out to Taiwan. That's why I feel like people like, okay, Taiwan Jones from the Bills. Super shout out to him because it was like, even after his PR day, when Goodell and them came, he came back the next day, didn't tell nobody. Came back the next day dressed. Bro, I'm talking about when he was walking up, I'm looking like, I done started talking like, yo, because his hands in his pocket, he just walking up MLK Park. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this walking? He walk up, yo, what's good, bro? Literally stayed from beginning till end. I'm talking about walking groceries, the old women car. He done stood on the corner of Fillmore and Best, holding up milk and eggs, bro. Nigga, he in the trenches, bro, cooling. No security, no media, yo, just out there chilling. But it was like, them situations like that, representation is everything for us. Yep. And it's like, as people, when we see better models of it, because it was like, okay, Nipsey died. We had the positivity going for like a half a year. Everybody was, TMC, blah, blah, blah. That died off. But it shouldn't happen like that. That should have really been like
quick.
So like, it's always fucked up for our community. People always gotta die for us to wake up, and that shit always piss me off, bro.
And this is what I keep getting at, and we still kill each other.
Kill each other, bro.
Yep. Like this is like, let's realistically look at how a white male looks at the black community. A white man goes into a grocery store, predominantly black neighborhood, kills 10 people, shoot 13. The same day, there's black.
Yeah, no, that's
crime.
nuts. That's nuts. That's not okay.
How do you expect these motherfuckers to pass a bill?
That's not okay.
A law. You gotta understand this society was made for us to fail. That's what it's
yeah.
You think a white man made this turn beat the odds? They are the odds.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
We gotta do that shit, but it's like, how the fuck can we do that, bro? When we still out here doing the whole opposite of what we pushing. Is a hypocritical.
It's generational, man.
Say that, like, y'all cry when white people, when a cop kill a black man, but y'all kill each other in the same breath.
Shit, I mean, and that's how we gotta figure out what we gotta do to make the change in our neighborhood. I mean, and with that being said, before you go, Kari, what we gonna do for Uncut CHATS is the Fantasy Football League. And we're going, whatever it is, whatever we raise in that league, we're going to send it straight to you.
Y'all niggas legendary. So now, what I'm going to do with that, we going to turn and flip it. I'm going to make sure that stay within football.
Little league.
And I'm little leaguing it.
Yeah. So that shit, I'm going to try to send it, whatever it is, straight to you.
No better than that.
Shit, we take the pick, get up out of here, and
y'all boys legendary for that one, bro.
The gas prices say how much you made this year. Take a pause. That's private. Ask me too much questions, treat them like a cop. I sat silent. Turn your wounds into wisdom.
All right, we got TAKAL MOLSON, right? MOLSON, right?
Yes, sir.
JMU, man. Just to give everybody a little backup, like, I knew this boy since he was like fucking 7, running around town gardens type shit, playing football together. I'm not that much older than him, maybe 5 years. How old are you?
23.
5 years. 5 years older, and it's just, yo, you grew from here to fucking here, and now you doing your thing in this basketball world. I want to know, like, through your process, who do you give thanks to?
Man, first and foremost, they gotta go to Mom Dukes. Got to.
Always.
Like, she taught me how to be a man. I'm keeping it being. Most women can't do that. And she's so versatile. Like, I feel like that's where I get my versatility from. Like, she elite with it. Like, anytime I get the chance, I hug her, I kiss on her. Like, she taught me everything. Like, even how to deal with white people. When you go out there, make sure you but don't take nothing. Don't let them act like that, or like don't get treated in no certain type of way.
It ain't sweet, yeah.
So like that's where I get my versatility from. Like I could go in any setting, any situation, be cool, you feel me? But like, don't get it twisted. It can go there,
right?
Because we all got the background. Don't get it twisted. Don't lose yourself. Like it can always go there. So now I always give props to her. Like she a real one. Teach me how to do everything, really. And then I really get thanks to the people, I grew up around, the Perrys and in the town gardens. Cause I was, I'm walking bridge to bridge. I'm back and forth over the bridge. You feel me? Every time. But yeah, just always being around them, like, they always knew about me. Like, I'm a hoop 8 to 9 times a day before I even go think about doing something else. So it's like, they know they gonna do anything, da-da-da. Yo, Ty, you ain't coming around here? Go ahead. So once they start doing what they do, I walk back over to Town Guard. So see if they hooping over there too. Let's go do it. Right. So now I got him, his older brother, boom, all of them. Even when he was in high school, I was young as hell. I'm like, yo, he breaking mad records. All that.
Shaq was going crazy.
This one, I'm football first. This time,
I never knew that.
I was going to ask you about that.
Right now to this day, I still think about switching over to football right now.
You really could. I was about to. You
right
really
now,
could.
I still think about like, yo, I could do it right now.
Jam you in the same areas, right?
Yeah, I'm
what position you play?
Bro, I had to play quarterback because we ain't had no quarterback.
You was a receiver though too, right?
They want to throw a ball and go ahead. Get him the ball. Let him throw me the ball right quick.
Catch that motherfucker.
Running back. They play start me at running back one game. 300 yards. Go ahead. We can do that. Like that's what I'm saying. The versatility from my mom. Like that. Either way. Like put me right there. I'm a like y'all know we come from. I'm gonna find a way to succeed.
Right.
Like that's how I feel like I am in my life right now. Like, okay, I done been through my ups, Canisius, freshman of the year, average 17. I go to Seton Hall, I get humbled a little bit. So now I ain't never really had a coach chain me up a little bit to say. Like I ain't never had nobody like, nah, if you do this, you coming out.
You always just had the
Usually
floor.
I got to go. Like
You
I
just
got
had the green light.
Whatever you want to do, you gonna do it.
But that I'm kind of grateful for that experience because I feel like
Needed it.
that's how the real like after next step after college, like everybody gonna go through a time like that unless you just 18 superstar. You came out like you feel me, you just got it made like that.
LeBron James,
like you feel me?
or something.
So even like certain people that you averaging a dub in college, when you get to the league, you about to go to this G League too. You ain't finna just play all these games. You finna go to the G League and show me you can do something there still. So it's just always that feeling like
Always something.
prove something. Like so I was kind of grateful for that Seton Hall experience. Like I don't think I did bad, but it ain't my standards. I'm trying to walk across that stage, like with my mom with me. I'm trying to be the first one to walk up with my mom on stage. Like I ain't not like, oh, she back there, they showed her on the camera. No, we both on stage. We did this together.
Type shit.
Yeah.
So it's just I'm grateful for that experience. Now I'm at JMU. I had a little bit more adversity. Now the chains took off me. I could do what I want on the court. Tear my ACL. I'm 3 months out. You older, time ticking.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, man, I gotta put the fam on the back. It's time, like, like. So I'm like, I ain't not gonna get in the way of that. ACL, boom, happened so fast, I ain't even know what happened. I start running and jogging, all that right after it happened. I'm good. Give me a little sleeve on this sore right now. I'm good. Tear my ACL. Doc tell me right away, yo, you need reconstructive surgery. And I'm 5 minutes, I just left the game. Yo, you need surgery. Well, come on, you can't do that. You can't say that. You can't say that.
You thought you was coming out for a little stretch.
I'm good. Like, I wasn't even gonna go to the back. I told my trainer, no, I ain't going back there. Bad shit happened back there.
You already know, yeah.
I ain't going back there. But shit, that's how I go.
That was last year?
Yeah, I'm 3 months post-surgery.
You just got surgery 3 months ago?
3 months post-surgery. Wow. That's right here. 3 months post-surgery.
Damn, man.
But it lined up so good with the tap, people don't
Yeah, I was gonna say, you
line up so
sure that go. You wait.
It lined up so crazy, but it's, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
I mean, so shit, with that being said, you got your injury and everything.
Yeah.
What kind of challenges you face? Like
right now,
how did you deal with this kind of shit?
I'm really dealing with it, like, in a weird way, because it's like, okay, I'm 3 months post-surgery, but hope my trainer don't see this. I dunked a month ago. Yeah. Went in the gym by myself and dunked a month. Like, you ain't supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Why you want your trainer to see that?
Because you're not supposed to be doing that.
You ain't supposed to be jumping.
You
like,
can't,
after, like, if I'm 2 months post-surgery, you ain't supposed to be dunking.
So what you think, like, your trainer would have been on shit, like, yo?
I just, like...
just better safe than sorry, precautions and shit. His physical therapy.
Because it goes back on him if I get hurt.
Exactly,
you feel me? But it's just like, I'm still in my head, like, bro, can't nothing stop me.
But
you're not going to tell me this injury gonna stop me.
But that being said, it don't gotta stop you. But is there a productive way that your physical therapist would co-sign, like a way you can go harder, but that's still progressing you the right way?
Yeah, I'm at the point where
because it's not dunking. It's not dunking. You tear your ACL again, man. We all gonna be sick.
Yeah, no, they showing me more stuff. It's just like I'm just so on go, like I'm ready.
No,
but that's that patience you gotta have. We was all talking about, man.
It's just
that's that same thing.
But then it's like it's in the back of your head brewing, like man. Like even like now, like I got a picture on my phone of the Town Gardens, Perry houses. I look at before every practice, every game, like yo, this is where my family at right now. Yeah, and I can change that. Yeah, like, I look at my phone before I come out, boom. This where they staying. I go to now I'm busting my ass. Like I could change that.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know
that's
so now
fact.
it's all that brewing up, but then I'm on a restriction. So I was like, man, I ain't stopping.
But you low-key gotta ride that restriction. You know what I mean?
It's hard to make that adjustment.
I feel you.
So hard to make that adjustment.
But that's what we gotta tell you though too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We so used to just like we gotta do this shit. But we do want to tell you like it's okay to slow this shit.
Like what we said earlier, like with the mental health, like it's okay to be like, yo, I gotta go to rehab for a couple. Clay Thompson just did it, bro.
Yeah.
You talk, bro.
Back to back.
He tore ACL and Achilles. So you like, man, you supposed to look at that like, let me just do this little couple months, but it's not easy when you want to grind.
There's work
you can focus when you lit, like you want to path. You know what I'm saying?
And you know better than anybody too. There's work you can do that's not physical right now. You know what I mean? So you might as well lock in with that because worst case scenario, obviously, God willing, this never happens. You know what I mean? You out there messing around too early, you pop it again. And you just behind instead of behind 1 8 ball, you behind 2 now, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? So
it's so hard.
I know.
You want something so bad. It's
like
you rapping. Like
you might as well take it from every time I jump and feel like my Achilles about to pop. So take it from me.
That's all. It's just hard. Like that's what I'm trying to make adjustments right now in this time of my life where I can't go play sports to deal with other pain. Like,
that's what I was. That's really it.
I go to the gym. I ain't worried about that.
Right.
I was like, even my grandma passed.
And shit
my grandma passed. I had a game that day. I was in high school. I never remember. Same years. Grandma passed. Everybody knew. Family get together. I'm like shit. I got a game later, y'all. I'm gonna let out this pain right here. That's like y'all boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna let out this pain. Like, but now I'm at the point where I can't do that. I can't go and like, yo, all right, shit. I just go work out twice and be good for the day. Now I ain't thinking about nothing. Now I'm just like, okay, I'm sitting here. I'm thinking about everything. I can't go work out.
Right. So shit. So with that being said, I guess it would just be us challenging you to find something else to get you over that hump, so to speak. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say it's a blessing in disguise because you have this opportunity now because it's been taken away from you involuntarily. You know what I mean? Where you have this opportunity now where you have to learn, whether it be other hobbies or other ways to cope and relieve yourself and in productive ways too, because you're old enough to know better now. Because with the productive one you just said, right? They start doing that other shit, you going to hoop. You know what I mean? So now you don't got that. All right, what else can I do? I know right from wrong, so I can still make it productive. But what's that next step? Because eventually, whether it's when you 26 or when you 37, basketball gonna be taken away from you. You know what I mean? And you'll have to lean on whatever you learned during this time period. You know what I mean? So that's the silver lining. Definitely being devil's advocate, but
shit. In our community, we driven by like literally one thing. When we find our niche, it's just like that shit is gonna get us out of that escape hole. Like we feeling bad. I'm about to go play football. Like you said, I
want to say that about you, cause like the fact you really like, you was like, how Lil Durk call himself the voice. You was like the show. Like niggas watch you knowing Shaq Nettles is going to the league. Like, and the fact you was able. And I know how you feel because I was a football nigga too. Like people really depend on you, bruh. And that might not even be what you want, bruh. Like, it's crazy as it may sound like, nigga, all them records you broke, I don't know this personally, but you could have been like, I want to do something else. Like, nobody knows
I want to be a doctor. I want to be a veterinarian.
The fact you was really able to transition, like, man, like, bro, that's crazy.
And it goes back on. It was just so much of me, like, shit, wanting to be like my brother, and having an outlet like football and sports to just be able to do that. We don't, as a black community, we don't get anything other than sports, music. Or
drugs.
Or drugs. I mean, shit.
Literally, let's be honest.
We never got a chance to sit back and think. And like, without football in my life, I got a chance to think. And like, I don't need football. I found something else that made me happy type shit. And not saying like you don't need basketball, but it's just find something else. I challenge you. We've challenged you to find something else to get you over that hump.
It's so,
because you have your plan A. Yes, that's your plan A. You need your plan. I learned that you need your plan B, C, D.
Oh man, life move fast, man.
You gotta get the G.
Say for an example.
Plan A. My plan A. I want to go to the fucking league, like Cuz just said. Plan B. I love kids. I love working with kids. I love helping kids grow. All that good shit. That shit gave me a high sort of, like, it builds me up. Like, that shit made me feel better than what football did. So it was just like,
deep.
It was not a choice. It was like, I'm going this way. I don't need this anymore to get me out of the feelings I was having and everything like that. Because when I go there and the kid's sad and I can make them feel happy, or when the kid's smiling or joking around and they made me feel happy, like, that shit wins every time. And it just goes back to coaching. Like, I didn't go to league or finish college or everything like that playing football, but like, I go back to coaching, and those kids coaching still gives me the same feeling that the kids when I'm teaching.
As if you would it right.
So it's just like finding something else that gets you over it. And again, we challenge you to do that.
Yeah. I can teach you accounting if you want.
I take math since my freshman year of college. I took one semester, I said, I'll never take it.
Yeah, as long as I can count money, I'm good. I just count this money.
No, that's the thing. See, with me, like, I'm like, I ain't even a going out type. I ain't. I'm a family and hoops guy, and you know, football. Don't say nothing to me. But other than that, like, that's what I'm saying. So now it's hard. It's like, okay, now I just want to be around my family. Now that's all I want to do. Now I'm at a point in my stage where like, I'm just helping my family be better right now.
The gas prices say how much you made this year. Take a pause, that's private. Ask me too much questions, treat them like a cop. I sat silent. Turn your wounds into wisdom.
I always do this on every podcast I go to. I switch it up and become from the guest to the podcaster. Let me ask you this.
What's up?
You in your prime or your brother? As a coach. Honestly, as a coach for a team, if you was starting an organization and you had to pick your star wide receiver, would you pick Shaq Nettles or DJ? And remember in Little League too, we're not gonna go to college. Y'all play both sides of the ball. You know, Little League, you play offense and defense. Who you rocking with?
I mean, when you put it like that, that's fucking tough. I mean,
that's real.
I like to think that I did more than what my brother did. Like, I was used more. My brother was just used more as a receiver. He got a little punch and shit like that. And I did the same
always
shit.
Had the height.
But
DJ always was the tallest motherfucker.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
He tall too, though.
My brother had he was that boy, but he had fucking Day-Day. He had
always
boys
had
over there.
Ralphie, all them niggas.
So although he was that boy, it was just like,
he had to do it.
It was damn near he was like second to Day-Day at that point because he came to Sweet Home
late.
And like, I like to think that I was the main focus. My boy was the quarterback, but it was always
quarterback for Will.
Yeah,
Will South, right?
Throw that shit. And I like to think I was used more. I was
hell yeah.
Used jet sweeps, all that. It's like, so
we should have used you more than that too, honestly.
I would pick myself. Because like, I watched my brother tape. I never got a punt. Motherfuckers wouldn't punt it to me. Motherfuckers wouldn't kick it to me.
I was the same way. I got one.
I never got those opportunities to like take off a punt, take off a kick. Like, so I like to think that I would pick me just because I think I'm more versatile. Yeah. But I think my brother is definitely the better athlete. Like, bro, he's 6'3". Like, yo, he was like that nigga was a freak. Like,
he was.
But
I would personally say I understand where you coming from as an athlete because, you know, we really came up playing football. Like, that's all we had. July come, practice, you know what time it is. I was from 5 to 8. I'm not going to be around. So it was like, I see what you're saying. Because, like, DJ always had a good team. DJ never played on a team that wasn't a championship contender, nor did they win it. Like, it's not too many years where I could say Cuz played for, like, a doodle-ass team. Like, you might have played for the J130s. Y'all niggas had us. All type of niggas, the vets. All type of niggas to worry about. Like, them niggas was guaranteed every time. They was lit every year. So I see where you saying. And then it's like, you went to Will South and went crazy. And it's like, Sweet Home with Day Day. Like, they literally went from Little League to high school doing this shit now. And I'm gonna keep it real. High school to me is easier than Little League. Because, you know, I'm not on no racist shit, I said that earlier. But, like, bro, the white boys can't fuck with us. Like, we come up playing TAKAL, nigga.
It's a fact.
Like, nigga, if the fumbly rumbly with these. With this and shit. Yeah, with these and shit. You know what I'm saying? A bottle. We Casamigos. You know what I'm saying? Casamigos. So it's like, man, like that I got to high school, I was giving niggas 300. 10 carries, 15 carries. I was wilding. 5 ints on defense. Literally, you go to St. Francis and go back to the joints. I'm on there, Karan Fleming, no cap. Literally, I never had an interception in the game. Word to the tattoo on my face, my grandmama, I've never picked off a ball in Little League. High school, I'm looking like Dion, returning them shits. All tight, I'm reversing fail, looking like Reggie Bush. I was just doing shit just because I knew I'd get away with it because of who I'm playing. It's like Tyro League. That shit was like Tyro. So literally, cuz, you know I'm not capping. That shit was like Tyro. I got to high school, I feel like I'm playing the Stingrays, Riverside. So I can see where you got to that point at.
There was
literally
fucking Broncos.
Yeah, the Broncos.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my God.
Play for the Broncos.
I put like this, when we went to practice, like, we got a scrimmage, wear white t-shirts tomorrow. We going to play Amherst. I'm T.
We definitely played the Wolverines. I was shook as hell.
Our best team was North Buffalo. The Rams was like the best team. I hated North Buffalo. And we killed that. What? Literally.
Yo, I played middle linebacker. I was shook as hell, yo.
One nigga might have a blue helmet. One nigga might have a green helmet.
Green.
One nigga might have a J helmet.
Coach just banging his head against the players' helmets and shit. Yo, the place was crazy as hell, bro. I wasn't ready for all that.
Wristband. This is scrimmage. Nigga got a wristband, shin pads, all type of them.
You play for the Wolves with red pants.
I wasn't ready for all. Yo.
Word. No,
you get the showboat. You get to throw your dark visor on.
Word.
Yeah. So
niggas had Air Maxes on this shit, bro. They had no cleats on.
You hear that? You like, oh.
For 220, nigga was going for 220 with no cleats on. He was going for 220 yards, no cleats on, 3 touchdowns.
They played the championship game in some ones.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, no cleats.
On the turf with some ones.
And it's so fucked up because, like,
flavors.
That's why y'all niggas raw as fuck. Because y'all fucking with Cuz with Kyrie. And he gonna give it back to the Little League. Like, they don't understand how much that means, bro. Like, niggas used to have to really, like you said, I'm playing for the Wolverines. We going yellow. It's niggas with black socks, red joints, and the coach is running down like, yo, ask your mom to get you some white. And niggas like, yo, I can't. We wearing knee highs.
Niggas got full flags, winter coat. They winter. Oh, yeah.
Under the shoulder pad. They be like, yo, now I be looking like, you know, they got the breast cancer uniform. I'm like, yo, I love that shit.
They got ultra.
They be fly type of shit now. Because, like, growing up,
you had to go to the championship to get another jersey. What's your name on it?
My first case, I never even told nobody this shit ever on camera. Like, I try to do that with every podcast because I love these shits. I love people that want to know me as a rapper and a real nigga, as a person, relate to y'all. My first case, I was like 13. I was stealing from Lux in the Galleria. Wristbands and shit. RIP my man Meezer.
Just to go crazy.
So we had a game. It was the Wolves' first game Saturday. We had the white jerseys. We was lit. I'm like, damn, I don't got nothing to wear. I go to Lux, nigga. I'm trying to steal some wristband, Under Armour joints, wristbands, yellow Nike joints. I get caught. A parent's ticket, cheat the wagga. And they ready to beat my ass. I'm 13 years old. Word, bro.
That's crazy.
They ready to like beat my ass. My grandmother was so mad, not even because of the crime I did, it's where I was at. She like, nigga, you could have died over this dumbass shit. What the fuck is wrong with you?
How about you at the mall, right, Gallery?
I'm at the galley, bro. I'm trying to, I bought a pair of sneakers. I had like my basketball coach.
Lux small as hell.
They was
I ain't gonna lie.
I had a job. My basketball, I'm going to say Francis freshman year. You know how that shit be minority. They try. You definitely know how they trying to look out for us. So he like, yo, come work for me at my restaurant, Hoax Restaurant on Lake Shore. Still go eat there and shit. Everybody go fuck with Hoax. Great food, seafood. So I was washing dishes, busboy. I'm getting like $75 a week. But nigga, that shit like 300. Like I'm going back to the hood every Friday with bread. Nigga, I'm big homie. Niggas like, yo, nah, I'm rolling up, we going to get food, whatever. So I had bought a pair of sneakers, saved 2 checks. I'm like, damn, the game this Saturday, I gotta get some wristbands. My man, he had a good mom. I'm not saying my mom wasn't a good mom, but she was like a prioritized mom. Like to her, I could play a football game without fucking wristbands and shit that cost $9, $10. I want $8, $5. You know what I'm saying? You know how it was, cuz. Skate covers and shit. She like, man,
do the most.
Yeah, she like, man, you better, nigga, Thurman Thomas ain't wear that shit. So, you know, I'm following my mans and shit. I buy a pair of sneakers. I put the wristbands in the shoes. I don't know how this man caught me. He said, yo, let me see your bag. Open it up.
Let me see the bag.
Took my shoes. Sat me down. I'm cuffed. I'm just like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Come on now.
13 years old, man.
Damn, wristbands.
Over some fucking wristbands, man. To play in my little league game. That's why I'm like, I love what y'all just did, man, with the fantasy football with bruh. Cause y'all changing lives. Niggas don't even realize this shit, bro. Like, man, I wish I had that shit, bro. Like, you know, I wasn't gonna say it on camera, but fuck it, I'm under the influence, I'm drees, I'm in my bag, I feel like a 10. We giving back to the Wolverines this summer. They not even the Wolverines no more. But I'm gonna call Coach June.
There you go.
I got a couple bands, come get this shit, man. This y'all, write a check, whatever. We can take a picture, do whatever. I got to, this is like, cause I know what it's like.
Now
you know what I'm saying?
put you on the spot and just add a couple of those bands to carry and shit. You gonna start a football shit.
Yeah,
Yo, facts, start a whole football team.
To speak on this, I don't like how Little League got, you know how back in the day, Little League, that's where everybody come together at Little League.
Thank you, Tyler.
Now it's like they wilding at the Little League games, or nobody there, or kids ain't playing no
Niggas
more.
ain't playing. Coach,
Like, they the same.
the one coach got killed. Like, dog, I'm thinking, I couldn't imagine going to my game on a Saturday. Shaq, you know, them Saturdays is the best day.
Bro, that's when
your coach getting body at the game.
Bro, that's
nigga.
where everybody from every hood, it don't matter. Everybody just gonna play. Like, it's people from all areas.
That's where you take
that
your beef
weekend.
out. That's
Like, last weekend, they was beefing
about the game.
But down there in the game, going at each other, like, that's when it was all good. Like, but now it's not like that. Now it's like, okay, they got beef. Now they gonna shoot at the game now.
Word, though. It was
They ain't
never
playing
like
football
that.
no more.
I remember at a point in time, like, they made the 150s play first. You remember that, cuz? They play. Remember the 90s always played first, 10 o'clock. They switched it. You was on the 90s because I was on the 90s. You probably was. I was a star that year.
They was
So you probably was about to be the starter next year. You was starting on defense and all that.
I ain't get lit until shit 130s, 150s.
But you was still T though. Like I remember every time playing the game, fumbly, rumbly, I got my cousin on my team. My cousin
You was nice,
you Larry, LeBron. Listen, man, I remember all that shit. And man, it's like the 150s had to play first because the fights was always happening during their game.
Yeah. So they switched it to 8,
They
9
switched it,
a.m. So now ain't nobody coming out for that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, niggas ain't about to wake up that early to fight, no game bang and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Word is born. Like, Little League now, I don't even be knowing who's sweet, who lit. Like,
all the older heads used to come to the Little League.
Yeah, because they knew what time it was.
Bro, I bet he's
Karan playing today, man. Shaq and them boys, the Wolves play the Cowboys.
Yeah.
That should be us right now. Yeah, we have no idea.
I don't even know the team.
That was an event in Buffalo.
Literally,
the Wolves played the Cowboys and all. That's an event.
The new Jordans came out Saturday. You go get them first and wear them to the football game. Don't let them bitches match the team that's playing.
Campbell.
You turn now. Now you your back like now, bro.
Then you throwing your new kicks back on after you got the hoop. You got your pads and you look good. Got your wristbands on.
I'm gonna take the weigh-in. I'm gonna take it for the weigh-in with my white Nike ones, wristbands, shin pad looking Beasley, cheerleaders over there.
Hey, my brother ain't let me come looking like no fucking
hell no, you can't.
I was out there straight, yo.
You DJ little brother, nigga. You know what time was. You number 9 little brother, number 1. You had number 1, you had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You was somebody. You had to go.
I had 11. I had 11.
Dead ass.
You just made the cut.
I was just about to say, yeah, y'all
just cut. Anything over that, you had to make that number look wrong. Like I know a couple niggas that had like 20.
No, I had like 36 and shit. Like on the 85s and all that. I was doo-doo as hell.
The highest number I ever had, I had 21 one year because somebody stole our jerseys.
21 was always
that was wrong. That was wrong. Deion Sanders, LaDainian Thompson. You always go with 21.
I had like 90 something to 1 year. It was dark. I erased that shit from my memory. It was dark as hell.
Some weird shit.
No, but that was dark as hell. My dad was trying to prove me a lesson type shit.
Let's make a quick pivot and let's get this shit hot. Top 5 old school, and we'll go new school.
Okay. Damn, it's so crazy, man. Cause like I gotta throw Richie Campbell in there. Too tough. But there's so many old hits I don't know that was so tough. I don't want to leave out. But you know somebody.
I mean, shit. I mean, leave
so listen,
out.
I'm gonna go Richie. I'm gonna go Richie Campbell. Everybody say, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be able to keep it 100. Everybody say, yo, your dad was nice, but your uncle MOLSON, bully. Like he living like that. Like I don't like that. So I don't know out of them two. So I'm gonna go with my uncle because they say how he runs shit.
No film. They ain't have what we have today. Yeah.
So like I'm going with my Uncle Willie, Richie Campbell. I gotta think of some other old heads because there ain't too many of them I know because I ain't never really get to see them. Like even when I was growing up, I ain't even get to see them.
I mean, shit. Just to add on, I mean, I'll throw Quran in there.
I was just thinking about Quran.
I thought that was gonna be a different group.
I mean, we gonna throw them old school because them boys way older than you.
That's because I don't. You feel me? I don't know. There was so many people that was nice, like in the Upstate program when I was growing up. Like Kier was a certified killer. Like. It was so many, like Will Bathurst, like even though he ain't really from the town, but he played with Upstate. I'm looking at him like this thing coming through the lane, wilding, like even Lil Briggs, all of them like that play with Upstate. I used to be mesmerized watching this shit.
You one of the illest niggas though. You ain't gonna put yourself in there?
Nah, he the young school.
I'm the young school. So they but they know when we scrimmage the older group. They getting hell from me. Like, niggas is scared, like, oh, we playing Big Breon and Kier and all these niggas. I don't care about none of that. We in there arguing, push that, man, it's whatever.
It is what it is.
But it was so many of them that was nice and like, man. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta put Kier in there. For me personally. Me personally, he a certified scorer. Like when he go out there.
I don't know. I play with Buckwheat and Fart. You know, we used to call that nigga Buckwheat in the room. We play AAU, yo. Kier Anderson, right? Yeah. Mike's son.
Kier got some shit.
Kier, he nice as hell now, but when we was young.
When I seen him, when I seen him, it was Upstate.
And their uniforms was red, right?
Yeah.
Red. He always had to like Kyrie package type shit, but he would never like be forceful with the shit. He would never.
You played for GC too, right? You played for GC, the basketball team?
No, it was me, Kier, Rob, Tim. We played like on the AAU team. I forgot what the fuck it was called.
I never played AAU.
Kier always had to fucking and dish out the crazy shit, but he would never. Almost how I would like see Sterling Taplin, like Tap, nice as hell.
Tap is hard. Tap.
But yo, when I see like, if he went like, if he went crazy, like, let me get this ball, let me go in. I'm the number one type shit, even though he was like, I don't think they ever did that. Kier didn't do that. Tap didn't do that. Maybe they're doing it now, but like, if them boys did that when they was like that, they still like that, but like, yo, if Tap went crazy like he was supposed to.
Damn, I know some hoopers.
So add 3 to my 2 that I just said then. Who would you fit in them 3 slots?
I threw Quran in there.
TFQB 7.
See, I'm gonna be honest. I never said. I always, cause Ty is my you feel me? That's my man. Like, and he always was like, "Hey man, Kier, that I ain't never get to see it." But I know if Ty's saying he was getting to his issue, he was getting to his issue.
I feel like you gotta put my nigga Justin Stokes in there. Stokes was Beasley. I don't remember Justin
Wasn't
Stokes.
that nigga named Rel or some shit?
That's my yo. That was the next nigga I was gonna name. And word to my mother, he just came in my store. We got the store in the Boulevard, Original Soul. We sell shoes, just like the seller. Facts. We just don't buy old shit, all fresh, new shit.
Okay.
Rail just came through, and I'm like, yo, Rail had number 3 feet, middle college.
Right.
Jumper, go to the rack, headband, pretty boy type of nigga. Pause. Like Rail was one of them niggas. Like he was an issue. I'm not gonna lie. My son Lazar Hayward.
I was gonna say
he
my
went to
cousin Lazar. I
OKC.
never got
Lazar
to
was
see him.
Beasley. Like Rail was one of them niggas. Like when I say pretty boy type of nigga, like these is niggas that you knew like was for ball. Yeah. Like oh no,
like
that's
Lazar,
the homie. They cool. Like them niggas about to they go crazy.
Like Lazar, my real cousin. Like
Lazar
actually,
lit.
like my dad, his mom. Like that's just my. I never knew that though until I got older.
The traditional.
Yeah, I never. Yeah. But, so that's why the old school is hard for me, cause I ain't get to see it with my own eyes that much. So that's why I only can name.
I say my top 5 from my era that I seen play. I gotta go Quran. Gotta throw Buzz in there. Rail, the homie. Rail, that nigga used to go crazy. Rail was nice. Johnny Flynn. Because Johnny Flynn,
but that's not Aggravated. From Aggravated?
I mean, but it's like I still witnessed.
Just like Q Allison with football, we just still be like, hey, shit.
I caught Johnny Flynn hooping.
Where did Flynn play?
Niagara Falls High School. But they played against. But they played niggas like Grover and them. My cousin RP Ernie Maddox, Tyshawn Edwards. You know what I'm saying? Like they played them in the chip. Ty Edward, the Pringles, Kenny Pringle and them niggas. They played them. So I actually saw Flynn. Flynn was a T. Like I gotta throw it, but he from the fall. So I'm gonna put the little.
But I'm saying if we go out of town, we we gonna include the falls with us.
That's what I mean.
But if it's here, okay, it's us versus them.
Right.
But you know we go out of town. We gonna be like shit. I got niggas from over the falls too. That's right.
I go Quran. This is my top 5. Quran, TAKAL MOLSON, Davion Warren,
Jordan War.
I could. He played for Milwaukee now, right?
It's tough because I don't want to play the result.
I'm gonna keep it real. Right. I'm not doing that. Thank you. Sign me up. I'm not doing that. I never heard you in the town.
I don't want to play the result though.
I didn't.
He
hear
was nice, but he wasn't like that.
I played on every team with him. So
yeah, nah, he was.
I didn't. I'm talking about niggas that I saw play ball. Quran.
He wasn't
like Quran had the city on hold for a minute.
Even cause the Kyrie was crazy. Kyrie was a raw ass left-handed point guard. And it's like, yo, you got niggas that say he not, but to me, I really like how you did with bro. You played on teams. I really played with Kyrie. I played on teams with Kyrie. I mean, I like his game, man.
I like this game.
I like this game. I'm a hooper.
He said, I like this game.
I mean, play like Tony Parker, yo. No.
Switch. Kyrie. Oh, who did Kyrie play like?
Tony Parker was a good.
That was a good one.
Comparison.
We going to
Tony Parker, a Hall of Famer.
I'm gonna go right now.
Fair enough.
Am I include me or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go top of the list. I'm gonna say why, because I dominate all the matchups against anybody we play against. I don't care what level it was at. I dominate the matchups versus Buffalo guys.
Right.
So I'm going me at the top. Then I gotta go. I'm going Dave because he's so how he came up. People forgot. Like and me and Dave always stayed in contact. Like he went to JUCO. I'm like Dave,
especially through health science.
I'm
That's
like,
not
Dave,
even a school. Like
I'm like Dave, you still gonna? I'm telling you, we used to talk all the time, man. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like you gonna make the niggas believe. And now he boom, Texas Tech and pre-draft workout.
I forgot one. I'm so mad. I can't believe I forgot my.
I'm gonna go 3.
Darren Welch. That's who I forgot. I'm pissed I forgot him.
That boy was
Don, my boy.
He the nicest dude I've seen on the court.
Hold on. We gotta get his stuff.
I should have said down. He's in my shit.
My boy. I'm gonna go boom.
See that boy.
Top 5.
So I'm gonna go. So me, Davion, Me personally, I gotta put Jordan in there. In the war, I just got not based off where he at right now.
Just how he went to?
He went to Park.
With the Amherst first though.
Yep. That's
what college?
He went to Louisville.
Yeah, wow. Louisville. He was like that.
Wow, got drafted by Milwaukee.
Did he play 4 years there?
No,
just one.
Two or three.
Okay.
Two or three.
Like Carmelo in high school, bro.
2 or 3. Boom. Then I gotta go again. Who else I gotta go with? Oh shit, man. Howie was that guy coming in high school though. That was somebody I was chasing in high school.
Howie was the first one.
Because he was a freshman doing shit just like all these O's. He coming back to the town with the O's. I'm still playing football, nasty white tee on. Like
Howie the first of the young heads. Howie the first of the young heads for me.
I gotta put Howie in there because I was chasing where Howie was at freshman year. That's all. You feel me? And we ain't going based off results. So I'm gonna put Howie in there at 4 for me. 5. We gotta make this cut. 5.
Who was like that? Yeah.
5. New school.
I'm only a year younger than you. I mean, older than you. So we all in the same. When you graduated?
I graduated with him.
12?
Yeah, 13.
13. Oh, so that's 2 years. I got y'all that too.
TC was nice.
5. Who my last?
He was nice.
Who my last one I'm going with?
I don't know. TC. Hell no.
He was nice, but I'm not putting him.
TC just sprung. He sprung.
What TC from Amherst?
Yeah,
he got the high school.
Yo, that's crazy.
For that time though, like
That's like the Kyrie.
They're like
TC from East High.
Donald over TC. Like
yeah, but.
I'm going over TC.
That's wrong. Because I remember TC, he was a baby, little curly head motherfucker.
You gonna say me?
I don't know. Sterling?
I feel like Tappa group,
that's
group
fair.
over me.
That's fair.
That's the only reason why I ain't really say Tappa.
That's why I said Howard. Okay, if Howard the first of the young heads, like the first one.
Who running it now?
Yeah, like who the nigga know?
In the town, I can't tell.
Dude from Canisius. What's his name? Lil Circone.
You got
Lil Circone.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
You got fucking Johnson over there.
Oh, Lil Jonesy. Lil Jonesy was a problem.
I'm gonna go. I think Ticket a year under. So, but nah, I think I could go Ticket now.
Lil Jonesy.
Cam Briggs.
I think I could go Ticket.
Not playing result, but he was like that in high school.
Lil Jonesy was a walking triple-double. 25, 13, 10, 6 steals.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go Ticket for my 5.
Who was Ticket?
Gaines,
Ticket?
Went to Tennessee and he
I
just
surprised you.
I definitely know about the kid from the town I went to Tennessee. He went to health science too, right?
Yeah, health sciences,
Still in college?
I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
he had George Mason. We played each other this year. George Mason.
Yeah, we just posted that shit, but
And then
we gotta get this free stuff.
I got one honorable mention, just one name, Kyle Harris. He was tough.
I don't know who that is.
Sweet Home?
Nah, he went to Park with Jordan.
Orange and Black team, right?
Kyle Harris and Hunter Anderson, them boys was sick.
Oh, I know.
The gas prices say how much you made this year. Take a pause. That's private. Ask me too much questions. Treat them like a cop. I sat silent. Turn your wounds into wisdom.
We here. We got my cousin, my boy Karan, Cos, Zelda. How's that shit been for you?
That shit has been a movie. And by the way, he the only motherfucker that could like call me by my real name because we family. The rest of y'all motherfuckers know not to call me that shit. I'm thinking y'all some police or something. This is my real cousin, so I don't give a fuck. But
I definitely would have.
Feel me?
Yeah. I feel you.
Everybody else know what the shots on mine and shit. But man, cuz that shit is a blessing once again. Cause like it's not regular. People don't get to experience that type of shit. So it's a blessing. You know, it's been a movie. I love every second of it. It's moments into where, you know, it's like, it's my career now, so obviously we all had them trials and tribulations into which you be like, yo, fuck this shit, I'm done. But I love this shit, cuz, you know what I'm saying? I love this shit. Word, this shit sweet.
Shit, I mean, with that being said, can we get a freestyle, though? Got something ready for you. And, you gotta get something out of you on here. We gonna play this shit real quick.
It gets time for sure. You know? Shout out to Siegel. I can feel it in the air now. Mass shooting Buffalo. Do the people here now? You think the white people really care now? They don't give a fuck anytime blacks tear down. You know we tryna give it up. Niggas hating on me cause they see I like to live it up. But ask me, do I care? I don't give a fuck. Niggas pulling on you like a UPS pickup truck. You know I got a big gun, and every time it pop out outside, it makes shit run. But I ain't on that type of time. I'm trying to invest my time in just writing rhymes. And decline when I was committing crimes. Niggas free my niggas that's in jail, the ones that's doing time. It's fucked up, these niggas doing lines. When they get fucked up and their mama come through and they find her son in the bedroom and he praying. Do she understand any words that she's saying? Black niggas dying every day, we keep on slaying. The white man laughing at us like we fucking playing. But no, this ain't no fucking joke. Your mama is on fucking cold outside, you ain't can't even afford a fucking coat. It's so crazy, hang you by your neck like it's a fucking rope. Going outside and they shooting fucking dope. I had to tell him chill, man. Last week my homie got killed, man. A headshot, he was on the ground, blame spilled out, and the shit was so real, man. I can say it, do you feel, man? I can say it, do you feel, man? My life is a movie, ain't no film, man. Got a camera on me, Fresh Prince, ain't no film, man. Hey. Ain't no fucking will, man. But I slap a nigga if he fucking play with me. That Glock know it stay with me. Nigga talking crazy on my name, he ain't saying it. Cause if I catch him, I come through and then I'm spraying him. And like a bed or a couch on the ground, he laying it. I hope you understand this shit, cause it's from the heart, this real span. I ain't playing the shit. I'm a real nigga, and I keep it a stack. Niggas know what I do this shit from way back. Hold on, I fucked up. Let me switch it up. Let me get situated. I'ma spark this blunt up, and I'ma smoke, cause all the times I was fucked up. Niggas see I'm winning, and they think I lucked up, but I work hard. It wasn't about no fucking luck. Yeah, niggas hate me, and I love the ball. Shoot this Glock like a 3, and bitches name me TAKAL. You know this shit look crazy on them. I come through, I'm getting lazy on them, cause it's so easy, and these niggas don't believe me. I can do it when I'm sleeping, understand the words I'm saying when you peep it. Niggas hating on me cause they sleeping. My waking's ass up like a MOLSON shoot the 3 in. Like I play from JU or St. Mary, shots popped out with the Glock, you know it got scary. It's an O, but it's not Larry. Niggas mad at me cause he lame and he got married to a thought bitch I fucked 8 years ago. Shit crazy cause the nigga really love the hoe. He don't even know. I could fuck a mother though. I got that type of money down that I could fuck your mother, hoe. I could fuck a bitch, and then I could make a bitch my real whole stepdaughter. I'm so raw to these bitches. When I walk, it look like that I stepped on water. 25, but it ain't a quarter. On the corner, yeah, we used to loader. In the slaughterhouse, we used to slaughter ops with the Glock. I'll come up on you and shoot like Hoarder. I had you in the room and now you laying out. I ain't talking about no sprays, you know I spray them down. I ain't talking about no mace, you know I spray them down. I fucked my words up, they thought that I was playing now, but I wasn't, cause it's off the top, it's a freestyle. Man, free all my niggas that's locked up and can't see child. All they children, cause they with their moms. And these niggas locked up, cause he got caught with a fucking bomb. Or some cocaine and some dope. It's cold outside, homie gotta get a coat. Hanging by his fucking neck, but he ain't got a rope. We ain't had no work to sell, so we was selling soap.
Crazy.
This shit crazy.
Went crazy.
I'm so hot like a fucking kettle. I moss a nigga, ball on him like I'm Shaq Nettles. I ain't a bike, but I got pedals. In the club, I got the pipe, you know we got metal. Listen.
Talk that shit, man. Oh, man. Uncut Chats.
This shit crazy.
Episode 3. We here, baby.